Hey, everybody. Thank you for logging in to the Loadout with Sean and I. Shawnee.
Johnny.
Was a good day?
So far, a very good day.
Getting some good information from people we talked to?
Yeah, and got to see some great people that we haven't seen in a while. So
yeah.
Got one more guy coming up.
Got a guy today who I've known since I've been in the business, and he's always been kind of a guy up there who was in charge, but a fun guy, approachable guy. He runs a great company.
Yes, great company. He helps my company out quite a bit, myself and you.
Yes, he does.
Always there.
Mike Stewart. Mike, welcome. Mike, thanks for coming on.
I think you were talking about somebody else.
This is an Andre?
The wrong guest. No.
No. So there's a question right out of the gates. So I came up with Andre, and now he's been yours for the last 20 years. How's that been?
My God.
That's how I felt.
Problem after problem after problem. Having another child.
Yeah. Speaking of children, yours is in 20s, right?
Yeah. And by the way, Andre's been great.
Yes.
He's
a
really hardworking guy who cares, and it's really it's great having him around.
We'll tell him after he gets out of therapy. We'll tell him that you were just kidding.
Yeah, he should be done in about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, perfect.
My kids are 21, 23. They're up in Ventura. They were going to college, so all this shit happened, and working on their music career. Switched up from trap rap to more grunge punk rock. So
there's an upbeat level. Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Wow.
Yeah, they're playing real instruments, writing their own songs. It's great. I got no complaints about it.
So what have you been doing to try and stay busy?
To be honest, I've been okay with this. As far as like retirement's concerned, I'm not a big guy to go out other than to a Dodger game to hang out with huge groups of people. I think I'll be okay when retirement comes. So, I've been doing stuff around the house, had people out fixing things that I wasn't going to do right away, but I figured if I can put money back into the economy, I might as well. We've been having meetings at the office once a week, just trying to keep things current and figure out what we're going to do as things progress.
And
that's it.
What's your guys' projection as far as business then? Like, what do you...
like you said, it's hard to say. A lot of what we're doing is based around live crowds. So until they allow audiences to reconvene, we're kind of just on a hold with some small stuff. Our installation division's picking up a little bit with Apple. Versacom's about 25% because a lot of these shows, Sean, that you've been setting stuff out on, that Idol and The Voice are doing. So that's kind of it. Brett goes in 3 days a week just to keep up with shipping and little bits here and there, but we're just waiting. We've had our guys on the PPP program for a month now, but that runs out in June. So I don't know. I mean, the one thing I'm looking forward to most about this being over is putting people back to work. Yeah. I'll be okay. I made some good choices and I can sustain for a while, but most people in this business can't. And, it's going to get really serious real fast. Not to bring everything down,
right?
But
we make our living. A lot of us, award shows, live shows, regular talk show. I mean, and
you guys are vendors. You got gear just sitting.
Same thing. We've laid off a ton of guys too, and it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard, and they're part of your family, and who do you pick and who do you choose? It's a tough. The whole thing is tough.
It's hard as hell. So we've just been having to go through, we're going to have to downsize, and it's just what's going to have to happen until things pick up again.
Right.
If there's no boat for people to come back to, then it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, it's exactly what we're all dealing with.
Yeah. So what do you...
But you know what? To be honest, let me jump in. I get a lot of my information from you guys now. So, it's like Gary Hood and Rack and some of the other people who have insights of the business. I'm getting as much industry information from you guys as I am from Daily Times or any other crap information system going on around here.
Right. Wow. Well, thank you, Johnny. We're helping.
Jeez, Valentine's to me was great.
Nobody would ever saw this coming. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. So what other thing? You got any new hobbies, or what about?
No.
What do you do that nobody would say? He does what? That would shock people, or you just
like our friend Kit Donovan. Yeah. He's a big models guy. He builds model tanks and little army soldiers and has little battlefields.
You know, I don't have any hobbies, and partially, probably like you guys, is you always have to be on standby. You know, we're kind of like almost firemen, and we're waiting for something to go wrong. So if we get too busy into something and we have to go deal with it, then I don't have the time. So I'm trying to figure stuff out. I've just put in new landscape lighting in the front yard, so I got that. I'll be honest, you guys are worse than the damn cable company. You said we'll get a hold of you between 11 and 2.
Yes, we are pretty bad.
Wow. Cable company.
So I'm sitting around. I could have gone to Lowe's to get the transformers I needed. But hey, I'm
tomorrow.
All right. You're right. And the next day, and the next day.
Home Depot's open for a while, right?
Wow, yeah.
Cable
I'll be fine.
That's been the hardest part for us is trying to, because we'll get a bunch of people lined up, and then we're trying to still take the calls and the work. Like we'll get in here at 11 or sometimes 11:15.
Right. Well, and I mean, in our defense, we had a special guest come by in studio, which
first in studio guest.
You guys will see soon. And
are you over at Center Station? Where are you?
We're in an undisclosed location.
Oh, of course, yes.
No, I don't want to get in any trouble. We're at Apache.
Okay.
He's got a place right about a mile from where Center Staging is. And
I see it when I fly out.
Yeah. It's a great facility.
Yeah. So
I moved right near you guys. I mean, my home now is in Studio City, Burbank area.
Oh, you could have gone to Lowe's or Home Depot and stopped by, and it would probably been faster than waiting for us all day.
So where were you before?
Yeah. Hey, here's some. I was out in Oxnard on the beach.
So how did you like that move?
Dude, it makes all the difference. You know, my drive to the Staples Center now is like 40 minutes, not 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I come home at night. I used to do an Airbnb when I do those long shows just because I just couldn't do the drive every day. Right. So it's great. You know, we're walking distance to restaurants, and office is half as far away now. So it's great.
Wow. What restaurants are you walking to right now? Anything open? Or are you doing curbside or?
No, we haven't. We've been doing delivery services.
Right.
But my wife loves to cook.
Oh, cool.
Check this out. During AMAs, I get a call, and my wife says, "We're going plant-based on Monday." I said, "What?" I saw a movie on Netflix. We're not eating meat ever again. So here we are 5.5 months later, and I still haven't had any meat, dairy, cheese, anything like that. And so we do most of the eating from either ordered out pre-cooked or pre-prepared meals, or she cooks herself. So it's been pretty good.
Do you feel a lot better?
You know, you'd think. I don't feel worse, but I don't have this wonderful feeling of cleanliness. But it doesn't hurt, and I'm helping the environment, I guess. That's a big reason.
Well, I was hoping for, I feel great. Like on the Netflix show.
No.
You're not the guy.
I always thought
that. Well, you know, it's hard to say. Because being plant-based, you can still eat crap because sugar is technically a plant.
Oh.
So unless you kind of really go hardcore, you're still carrying some of that nonsense around. But, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
But when we do walk to restaurants, we'll walk to something vegan. Give you a closer idea where I am.
Okay.
It's not next to Portos.
I know where that is.
Hey, check this out. So yesterday, for about the last 3 weeks, I've been a little just thinking, God, I wonder if I've been exposed to this nonsense or not. You know, I kind of felt weird in March, but it just made, I just thought it was allergies. So I went and got tested, and it turns out I tested positive for the antibody.
Wow.
A great reason why he didn't come by the stage today.
Yes.
I'm not contagious anymore.
So,
well, I don't know that. But.
What was it like? Like, did you feel any different? Just lethargic?
No. There was about 3 days back in March is the only time I can really tie it to, and I kind of had a little bit of a cough, and I just attributed it to allergies because springtime and whatnot. And then I lost all sense of taste and smell. I mean, literally nothing. Okay, well, whatever. It's probably the allergies. But then as time went on, they started to realize that was a symptom of it. So that's when I kind of backtracked in my mind and said, we should get this checked out. So we did. My wife had her test done yesterday, waiting on those results. And then we went and got the county test for the virus to see if we're infected, just in case they're coinciding. And hopefully she'll have tested positive for the antibodies and we'll be clean and not have to worry about it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Another out of, and once again, like Guy Jones, he was on here and we texted with him the other day and same. He didn't ever really feel that bad. He's, a little down, but.
Yeah, he would say just a little, like fatigue.
Right. So, well.
Yeah.
So now are you quarantined or doing what do you do? You're over it?
I am just because you have to be.
Okay.
Well, I'm still practicing all the safe protocols, 6 feet, a mask. And it's as much, I don't want to be that dick who's walking through Home Depot and not wearing a mask. So it's as much for anybody else. And if my wife has not had it, I don't want to bring it into the house in some way.
Right.
Wow. But it's kind of liberating to know that I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're good to go now.
I want to work.
Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you coming by and sorry for making you wait. Our deepest apologies.
Yeah. Good. The amount of time to haul your gear around.
Yes. And as always, we appreciate everything you do. He is, he has really helped us a lot. And
same with us.
He makes a lot of magic for us.
Forever.
We're all in this together.
Yep.
So, well, thanks for coming by the Loadout, and hope you enjoy. You've been watching a couple of them, and stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you on a show soon.
Can I pick you anything up at Lowe's?
I think I'm good right now. Johnny.
You all right? Okay. Well, text me.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, thanks, Mike.
All right, dude. Be safe. Talk to you later.
See you soon.
Oh, no. Okay.
Wow, he had it?
Wow.
Positive?
Yeah, another. So, I mean, as far away from it is, like, I don't know anybody, but then it's like, well, no, hang on. I know this
that's
guy.
the scary thing, though. It's just like he said he didn't feel bad. So, like, how do you go to work and not know,
Right. No, it's crazy.
And, like, how do you know who it does affect and who it doesn't affect? It's just like...
Yeah. Well, at least
random.
He's healthy and his family's healthy, so that
hopefully his wife has a good test.
Yeah. So that's a good thing.
Yep.
So well, it was good to see Mike and
always good to see Mike. All the audio guys, super fun.
Yep. So I think we're done.
And we are done for the day, which is fun. And if anybody has any comments or anybody wants to come on and do this with us or can recommend somebody who's interested in coming on, theloadoutshow@gmail.com. That's theloadoutshow@gmail.com.
Yep. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Matt.
Guys.